naughty boys, you. Shame on you. Come back here. Come on. Ants.
Strangest dance I ever saw.
Oh! Get off me! Who's biting me? Here! Oh!
Money from Home is a 1953 comedy film directed by George Marshall that would be the first film for the comedy duo of Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis to be shot in color and released in 3D. In 1920s Prohibition-era New York City, Herman Honey Talk Nelson, played by Dean Martin, is a gambler who crosses paths with a bookie named Jumbo Schneider, played by Sheldon Leonard. Jumbo asks Nelson to fix a horse race down in Maryland for him.
All you gotta do to get square with Jumbo is to do Jumbo one little favor, that's all.
Anything you say, Jumbo, anything long as it's legal.
Legal schmeagle. You either do it or you wind up in a concrete kimono sucking mud from the bottom of the Hudson River.
Wow, well, what's the favor?
Well, there is a horse running in the Gold Vase steeplechase at Tarleton, Maryland next week by the name of Sweep Forward, and I would like the Sweep Forward should win, that's all.
But there's a horse in that race by the name of My Sheba that's the odds-on favorite to win the race.
Yeah. So you're a smart guy, so you figure out that if My Sheba don't run, then Sweep Forward has to breeze home.
That's not my line of work. Why do you pick on me?
Because My Sheba is owned by a very pretty doll by the name of Miss Phyllis Lee, and that is your line of work.
He also asked Nelson to enlist the help of Nelson's veterinarian cousin Virgil Yoakum, played by Jerry Lewis.
Forget the past, Verge. You know what I'm going to do for you?
What?
I personally am going to take you to a nice, quiet spot for a vacation.
For instance, where, for instance?
Well, there's a little town in Maryland where you can get plenty of fresh air, leafy vegetables, and rest.
Maryland. Gee, I never been there. It must be beautiful. And it's got a girl's name like Virginia Land.
That's right.
At the train station, Nelson realizes he and Virgil are being watched by Jumbo's henchman, Seldom Seen Kid, played by Robert Strauss. He and Virgil sneak onto the train after stealing wardrobe from a wealthy sheik's entourage.
You gotta get me out of here. There's lady girls in here undressed.
Inside. Enter.
In Maryland, Nelson meets the owner of the horse he is set to fix, Phyllis Lee, played by Marjie Millar.
I'm the owner of My Sheba. Mr. Searles is in my employ.
You're Phyllis Lee?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. I'm H.T. Nelson, Bertie's American agent. I'm very glad to know you, Miss Lee.
Virgil finds himself smitten with the horse's veterinarian, Dr. Autumn Claypool, played by Pat Crowley.
Doctor, my name is Virgil Yoakum, and I come from Brooklyn. And I'm in love with you. Oh, don't misunderstand. I'm in love with Dr. Capulet, too.
Well, who is she?
Well, she's a he, in Brooklyn. I love anybody who devotes his life to taking care of dumb animals. Or her life, as the case may be. And boy, do I have a case.
Oh, I don't have any help, so you can give me a hand with the splints.
I'd love to. I like to work with you, Doc. A lot better than Dr. Capulet. You're a girl. I could tell that right off from the way your uniform fits.
Can Honey Talk and Virgil get themselves out of the plan to fix the horse? or will Jumbo's henchmen get to them first?
All right, get over there.
Thanks.
The team's 11th feature, Money from Home, was the first Martin and Lewis film made in color, although they did make a color cameo appearance in the 1952 Bob Hope Bing Crosby film, Road to Bali. This movie was filmed from March 9th to May 1st, 1953. Money from Home is also the only Martin and Lewis film made in 3D, having been shot with Technicolor's 3D camera rig, which exposed 6 strips of film in synchronization. It was the second and final time the rig was used. The film was also the third and last time one of the team's features was available with a Western Electric 3-track stereophonic soundtrack. This soundtrack is now considered lost. Jerry Lewis received an additional on-screen credit, special material and song numbers staged by Jerry Lewis. It is the only time during the team's productions that Lewis received creative credit, despite co-writing and co-directing several of the pictures. The film was premiered on New Year's Eve 1953 on a special preview in 322 theaters. Because of a technical issue at Technicolor, pairs of prints necessary for a 3D release were not available, so the film was previewed in 2D. The film went into general release in February 1954. Money from Home grossed a total of $3.5 million, making it yet another box office success for the comedy team. Now, I love Martin and Lewis films. I love Dean Martin. I love Jerry Lewis. When I was a kid, I got to see Jerry Lewis in person in 1997. However, I personally find Money from Home to be one of my least favorite Martin and Lewis films. Something about it just never did much for me compared to most of their other films. Nevertheless, watching Money from Home is a must for any fans of Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis.